فقط نبدأ عن سيرن أول مرة مختصر. سيرن عبارة عن European Center for Nuclear Research، عبارة عن أكبر مركز أبحاث على مستوى العالم. يعمل في هذا المركز حوالي 16,000 عالم. عمر المركز 70 سنة. المركز على الحدود بين سويسرا وفرنسا. بالنسبة إلى Fabienne Landua from CERN. Fabienne graduated from a master's degree in visible communication from School of Decorative at Strasbourg University in France. After MSc, she got a job at CERN. This is more than 25 years as a creative designer, art director, and brand manager. So this is her job started at CERN. She was for the first time, established the rule of CERN branding. And CERN is, as we said, is the largest organization, scientific organization. And this is a very hard job to make brand for an organization which is scientific. She designed the president's, the CERN logo, and she is responsible for protection that logo, okay? Now she is leading a team at CERN of 10 designers and photographers and sign writers and animators. Fabienne objectives are focused on the well-being of CERN brand. Today, Fabienne is going to give a lecture to speak about the rules of brand management in international organization, and she will take CERN as an example. So thank you very much, Fabienne, for coming to Bahrain, for accepting our invitation, and hope that they will enjoy the lecture. Please, if you can start the lecture.
Thank you very much, Mohamed. Thank you for this nice introduction. I would like also to thank Sheikh Hameh for this invitation. It's always a pleasure for me to come in Bahrain. As Mohamed just said, I'm not a scientist nor a physicist. I'm an art director, and when I was recruited at CERN, I asked my supervisor at this time, what are you expecting to me? And he said that make it visual and make the logo shine. So let's start seeing this. So this talk is about the fascinating world of CERN. We'll go to what is CERN, why visualize the invisible, why we need for branding, a quiz where I will need your help, and how to create a visual impact. So, what is CERN? This picture is not made by artificial intelligence, even if today artificial intelligence helps a lot in making pictures. This one, it was made. So this picture was taken vintage style. We check the weather forecast. We rent a helicopter. We went up. Then we canceled the helicopter because there were not enough sun. And then you can see at the end the setup of CERN. So here you can see the Mont Blanc. We have the French Alps. Here behind this it's Italy. Here it is Switzerland. Here it's the city of Geneva, the airport, the Geneva Lake, and our beautiful Large Hadron Collider, LHC, which is 27 kilometers long. CERN is over there, and the LHC sends particles at almost the speed of light and make them collide in 4 big experiment were with detectors. CERN is a global collaboration. 24 member states are collaborating together to offer this magnificent place. Here, it's the Place des Particules, the particle place, where we have this globe of innovation. It's in wood, and it represents the growth of the Swiss forest for one day. We have big exhibition over there, and this is the brand new building, which is called Science Gateway. In this building, we have 3 big exhibitions, a big amphitheater for conference, and this, it was made by Renzo Piano to make like a bridge between society and CERN, which is over there. And these 2 big tubes mimics the LHC. That's the LHC tunnel. So it's the most powerful particle accelerator, and it creates 1 billion collisions per second. As an art director, I made it clear that it's CERN, LHC, so that's why now we have these beautiful pictures. This is a collision. This is the visual of a collision, but in fact, it's a true collision. It's the visualization that we put some colors. That's the collision point, and that the jet. It means that we have a massive amount of data, and here we have the different layers of the detector. Why do we have to visualize the invisible? Coming to CERN, as a non-scientist, you hear concepts such as quantum field, subatomic scales, and quantum stuff, and it's super difficult to understand. If we want our audience to connect with science, it's really important to make the vocabulary clear. It's also good for inspiration because a visual speaks for 1,000 words, and it creates some excitement, and it makes science real. I am speaking to, no? It's okay. Communication. Communication, it's important for us because as we are public funded, it's really important that our stakeholders understand our goals and what we make. And in terms of branding and identity, a cohesive visual reinforces identity and mission globally. What is branding and why CERN needs branding? CERN is not a commercial organization. It has nothing to sell. So maybe we can think that only Coca-Cola or big brands need branding because they want to sell, they want to be on the market. In fact, we are doing communication also, and it's not because we don't have anything to sell that we should not use the branding to perceive our brand. Branding is a strategic craft. It shapes perceptions. It involves a consistent visual identity, such as logo, imagery. And it's important that we show to the world that we have a consistent and coherent image, and because it's building trust. For CERN, it's very important to have a unified identity because we are a leading research organization. It's very important also for public engagement because it inspires confidence. 4, political and financial support, because politicians need to be reassured about our brand. And also for legacy and global impact, because a strong brand helps and maintain public interest. It's particularly important now because of the social media. CERN brands represent our value. CERN logo. The CERN logo is based on the accelerators, which are over there with the injection points. So when I come to CERN, I made a study asking people if they are attached to this CERN logo, because we were thinking about changing it, and the survey was very clear that people were super attached to this logotype. They said that it represents a balance and stability in movement. So we decided to keep it and to offer it a brand, a visual identity with guideline. You have the website over there. So this brand is declined in many support of the organization to create an impact and a visual uniformity. Connecting with the world. As you can see, this beautiful image of the CMS detector was taken with an exhibition. And as you can see, we involved a lot of young people in our research, and it's very important for them to be connected with CERN. This is a typical day at CERN when people arrive and have a group photo at CERN. These are summer students. They are coming from more than 115 nations, and all these young people will work at CERN for a month, a week, or with permanent contract. So now we go to a small quiz about brand, where I need your help. So if you could memorize the letter with the response which fits better to your motivation. So how do you feel about scientific institutions developing a strong, recognizable brand? A, it's crucial for building trust and transparency. B, it's acceptable but shouldn't overshadow the science. It's mostly a marketing tool that might trivialize research. I haven't thought about it to have an opinion. So keep your reply in mind. Second question. When you see visually striking images associated with scientific research, what is your usual reaction? A, I feel more curious and engaged with the topic. B, it's pleasant, but I rather see raw data or more technical details. C, I'm skeptical. It seems more like publicity than substance. Or D, I appreciate it, but it doesn't change my level of interest in the science. You got it? Yes. In what way do you think well-designed visuals can influence your understanding of abstract concepts like particle physics? A, they can simplify and clarify complex information. B, they can spark initial curiosity but might oversimplify the science. C, they often feel like hype of marketing rather than education. Or D, visuals rarely influence my opinions, content depth matter more. Another one, how important is is it for a global science project to have an unified visual identity? A, it's very important. It reflects global collaboration and foster recognition. B, somewhat important. It helps present a cohesive message to the public. C, not very important. Scientific results should speak for themselves. Or D, I'm unsure. I don't pay much attention to visual identities in science. And the last one, do you think branding can help secure funding and political support for science research? A, definitively. Clear branding makes the value more obvious to funders. B, possibly. It's one tool among many for gaining support. C, unlikely. Scientific merit alone should drive funding. D, I'm unsure if branding plays a significant role in high-level decisions. So, who is A? Has more A? You two? How many B's? 2? How many C's? And how many D? Nobody is D. So I give you the result. What kind of communicator are you? If you have more A, you are an optimistic communicator. You value the message transmission. That's the bloggers here and all people explaining science. B, you are a reasonable communicator, tackling large, complex problems with approachable solutions. This could be journalist. C, you are a careful communication. You want to be judicious with your outputs. We are more scientist profiles over there. And D, you are a skeptical communicator, apprehensive about being distractive for the more fundamental and important stuff. So I don't know if this small quiz opened your eyes, but it's also important to understand for your own knowledge what's your value in terms of branding and messaging. So now, how to create a visual impact? So recipes for effective imaginary or branding, it's often inspiration by storytelling. Storytelling is very important. Connect with deep questions. At CERN, we have many. Beautiful imaginary, that's my job. And theme beyond pure research. This exhibition, you know it, I'm sure, it's a CERN exhibition that we made at Search in Mubarak, pardon. And this is the story of the universe. So this is something which connects with the big phases of the universe, as it's super difficult to understand the different phases, where we are, and what is the CERN contribution for its study for each part of this evolution. This is the representation of a proton, just to give you an example how design and illustration can help understand science. So you can see the three constituent quark, the red and blue spheres. So that's the quarks. The gluon, bending the quarks. And the virtual quark and quark-antiquark pairs over there. Connecting also with this question, with deep question, attract curiosity and connect broader cultural and philosophical theme. This image is inspiring and to look more into the universe. What is made of? What is dark matter? What is dark energy? This is big question that can be, you know, that aesthetic can inspire to you. That's the LHC, so merging high-resolution photo and computer graphics help to understand the machinery. So we, for the technology, to explain technology to general public or to specialists, imagery of technology is very important. We make also our publicity. For example, that's an office where the web was invented in CERN, and we make this plaque for the commemoration. You can see here the IT storage of cloud computing. And here you can see the medical application visualization. So it's a gantry for cancer treatment that we made. At CERN, we have also Art at CERN, a residential program for artists. This is a sculpture, and we have a lot of other programs to make science and art dialogue into a nice exhibition. This is an exhibition you may know, which is now some couple of meters from here. And that's the recipe of the universe. So to inspire the public for our 70th anniversary, we create this recipe that you can make at your place. So the dark energy over there, 68%, it's cake. Dark matter over there is 27%. And we are here in the ordinary matter of 5% with galaxies and stars. This recipe is a nice way to understand how our universe is made. Then I will show you a movie. This is a movie that we did. It's a collection of different animation and visuals. Et voilà, thank you for your attention.